For those of you who are currently enjoying Street Fighter V, albeit on PC or PlayStation 4 despite its problems and missing features and everything else, you'll be happy to know that the rage quitters in the game will be facing quote-unquote severe punishment starting next week. Now, Capcom basically said that they're still working on a permanent solution to rage quitting in the game. However, according to the latest status update which was posted on Capcom Unity, Capcom are aware that players are disconnecting before the match ends in order to retain their league points and win streaks. Now, we don't have an exact ETA date in which a system will be implemented, but for the time being, Capcom will be taking what they call direct action starting next week. Now, basically, for those who are abusing the system, they'll be punished, and apparently their punishment will be, quote, severe for the worst offenders. And they continue, quote, we will need the community's help with this, and we'll follow up more details next week, but over the weekend, please record every instance of rage quitting you encounter. The best way to do this is to use the share function on the PlayStation 4 after the match is concluded, though any video evidence will suffice, such as Twitch archives, local recordings, etc. And for those of you wondering about those infamous matchmaking problems, they should be, quote, working as intended for both ranked and casual modes. There we go. Ranked and... Did it again! Ranked and casual. Done it to a single word, apparently. Ooh. However, if you are one of the players who are still affected by the matchmaking issues in both Europe and the Middle East as well as other regions, Capcom are aware that it's not working as intended for some people in those regions. Improvements were made over the week which decreased the wait time for many of these territories, but they will be continuing to monitor any issues and of course issuing additional improvements. But regarding the main issue, which of course is the rage quitting within the game, which I've heard is pretty prevalent, or at least enough to be damn annoying, they are working on a more permanent solution, something where they don't have to manually do it, but until then they will be dealing with it themselves, of course, with the assistance of the community, which, it is good. At least they're not just like going ho-hum and, twiddling their thumbs, everyone getting rage quit on, until they get a permanent fix in place. At least they're doing something to basically say, hey, look, you can't do this anymore, eventually we will have this automated, so you definitely won't be able to do this anymore. It will of course be interesting to see what permanent solution Capcom actually concoct, but at least until then, something's being done, which is good, because this sounds damn frustrating. I've not actually got the game yet, I'm waiting until the other features actually get implemented, but hopefully by the time I come along they'll be fixed. It's got to be really frustrating to be encountering this sort of behaviour, and not even see them lose points or whatever for it. So, there you have it, thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time.